a lot of the songs have this like it'll be all right feeling to them.
Let's talk a bit about your new album. Of the what's it called exactly?
Oh, it's called Of the Blue Color of the Sky.
Because it's named after a book of out of 1876.
Yeah.
I read. Why? Why that book?
Well, the author of that book, General A.J. Pleasanton, was a retired Army general, and he thought that he had discovered that blue light was like the
cure-all for
cure-all,
everything.
yeah, like the light, the like basic life force, and that it could make your crops grow twice as fast or 4 times as fast, something like that, and it like cured cancer and all sorts of diseases and calmed psychotics, and I mean like blue light was everything, and it was essentially pure electricity, all these really kind of crazy things. But he convinced the world. I mean, he convinced the American Patent Office, and they gave him a patent on the color blue, essentially, which I just think is like so beautiful and so absurd.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there's something about this guy. I mean, he wasn't a charlatan. He wasn't a particularly good scientist, maybe, but he really believed he had discovered this and that it was true. And there was something about this like desire for hope in hopeless times, or the like having faith that things will be all right even in the face of evidence that is clearly not true. That just seemed really connected to a lot of the sort of lyrical content of our record. I mean, our record has this sort of dark, spacey feel to it, but there's a lot of songs sort of like yearning for hope. Like, we were going through a pretty tough personal circumstances, and of course the world has been going through very tough global circumstances, and so a lot of the songs have this like it'll be all right feeling to them, when in fact the subtext is probably like it's not going to be all right.
What kind of personal circumstances are those?
Well, I mean, we've been on tour for 2.5 years on our last record, and I think just coming back home after that, and so much of your life has been kind of steamrolled,
Yeah, it's hard for you in life.
Yeah, there's a lot. Touring is really intense, and it's not like I don't want to be sitting around complaining about having the greatest job in the world. It's wonderful, but it does take up everything for years of your life, and so it's hard to keep the other things going.
But now you have to do it again.
That's
Yep.
right.
Do you look forward to it? Or?
Well, I am kind of looking forward to touring. Well, I mean, I think that we've learned a lot from how not to screw up our lives from it, hopefully, and also our project has shifted a little bit, I think, since the last time around. We desperately needed to play as many shows as we possibly could last time, like get in front of as many people as we possibly could, and this time we're focusing a lot more on just sort of doing the projects that we find interesting. So we'll probably tour less and make a lot more videos and do a lot more collaborations with artists and fashion designers and things that we actually just are interested by.
It'll probably be less than 5 years by the time we make the next record and
Let's
all
hope.
that. Yeah.
Just to get more rest? Or,
No, I mean, I guess so. I mean, mostly, it's been the successes we've had have almost all been from just chasing the ideas that we think are best. I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt to play shows over and over and over again every day for years, but I think that we've done enough of that kind of touring that hopefully we can focus a little bit more on just making the things we want, and playing shows at a more reasonable pace.
I wish you good luck with it.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.